I just love how goofy I look every time I wear these headphones. Especially with my hair up, I just look so weird. And no glasses, my face looks so bare. Guys, this is an emergency video. I turned on my camera at freaking 11 o'clock p.m. because we are down to business. And here's the thing. This would have been an emergency video if I actually got the video up on time. This video is very late. The day that I'm filming it, because I know I'm not gonna I'm gonna be editing this late. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be editing this in like one night. Even though I don't do the many edits in general. Like, it's bad. But it would have been an emergency because I'm making this video the same day that I found out that they announced the new Hiccup and Hiccstrid live actions. And like, come on. Like, seriously, I've been waiting for this day. Not only that, but you guys might think I'm crazy, but I have been literally, like, brainstorming a whole bunch of people who could play the live actions. Like a bunch of people. Like, a bunch of people. And as you guys know, my top, like, 2, I had a few different ones for, Hiccup, but I kind of thought that Colin Ford may be a good choice. He could have been a good choice. But I think he's a little bit too old now. He has too much of, like, a man face. I don't think he'll be able to pull that off anymore. But for a girl, the girl that I have been preaching to play Hiccstrid was Elle Fanning. I would love to see freaking Elle Fanning as Hiccstrid. Like, I would be freaking gagging and living for her in that role. Like, that would have been amazing. Like, honestly amazing. If you guys don't know, the role to Hiccup is gonna be the amazing Mason Thames. Hopefully I pronounced his last name right. Yes, Mason Thames. If you guys don't know him, he was in the movie The Black Phone, which I saw, and I thought he was great. He was really great in that movie. But you know what's funny? While I was watching that movie, I did kind of comment on his looks. Not saying anything bad about his looks in particular, but I did say that he looked like Millie Bob Brown in the second season of Stranger Things. He looked like her. What can I say? I genuinely thought that. I really did. Also, sorry that my face is so gross right now. I put on some, like, face moisturization, so I look really gross and sweaty and shiny. But I'm clean. I'm just breaking out. Like, sorry, TMI. But if you guys don't know, the person who is going to be playing the beautiful Hiccstrid is even more beautiful, or equally beautiful, Nico Parker. If you guys don't know her, she's in the show The Last of Us, which is very, very popular right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy that the 2 people who are going to be playing, like, one of my favorite animated couples are actually 2 people that I already know. That never happened before. Except for maybe, like, I don't know, Lily James and Cinderella and Emma Watson and Beauty and the Beast. And maybe Naomi Scott, but, like, not that much. Not that much, really. But it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. The thing is about the casting for Hiccup is that I generally feel like a lot of people were kind of giving everyone, like, unrealistic expectations on who should play Hiccup. And they, like, it wouldn't happen. Like, it wouldn't happen. For instance, people wanted freaking Tom Holland to play Hiccup. First of all, not only is he, like, way too popular now, I feel like he's generally way too popular to play something like that in a live action. I don't know why. Like, it's one of those things where I feel like he's, like, too popular, where it would just be kind of, like, weird to put him in, like, a live action without you just thinking of, like, Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Without thinking of Spider-Man or just Tom Holland in general, and without thinking that he's actually banging Zendaya behind the scenes and not Hiccstrid. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't think that would happen. Like, a good example of this is in the live action Pinocchio. I never saw it, but I'm not a fan of Pinocchio. I never liked Pinocchio, like the original. Never was a fan of the story. But Tom Hanks played Geppetto in that role, and like it was weird. Lots of people assume that it was weird because he's like way too popular. Like he is Hollywood. Like, you know, people say that Taylor Swift is the music industry. No. Tom Hanks is like literally like he is Hollywood. Like he literally is Hollywood. And to have him play like a minor role of like Geppetto in a Disney live action, it just felt weird. So I generally felt like Tom Holland is not the choice. Another person that people kept activating. I don't know. The person that people really want to play Hiccup as well was, I'm drawing a blank. Who was it? Oh, Timothy Chalamet. People wanted freaking heartthrob Timothy Chalamet to play this little dork of a character. Like, no, what? No. Like, that's weird. That's freaking weird, bro. That won't happen. But not only that, but yeah, he only is like, you know what's weird about Timothy Chalamet is that I generally like don't know anything that he's in except for maybe call me by your name. But like I only know him for being so iconic and for being just so like attractive, I guess people say. It's just weird. It's weird. So yeah, I don't think he would have been a good fit. Really don't. As for like Hiccstrid, people have been coming up with like the most insane people to play her. Not insane, just like people that are like, oh, you see a blonde girl? She should play Hiccstrid. That's literally people's mindsets. People say, hey, a pretty blonde, let's make her Hiccstrid. I saw someone saying they want freaking Taylor Swift to play her. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, just a freaking blonde girl. They want to become Hiccstrid. That makes no sense. Like, Elle Fanning, I did lots of research, and not only do I think she looks like her, but like, yeah, I think she looks like her. She's a great actress, and she is good at playing like badass roles. I feel like she generally could have pulled off Hiccstrid very well. Maybe the main thing was like age, but she's generally not that old. She's like just her like 20. She's like 22 or something. She's generally not that old. She really isn't. But I looked it up, and Mason Thames is literally 15. Perfect age. He does not look 15, by the way. He freaking aged up since the Black Throne, and that wasn't that long ago. But not only that, I looked up Nico Parker, and she is 18. So they are in the same range. They're in the same range. So I already know. I already freaking know that Nico Parker is already getting hate for this role. Simply because she isn't white. I know it. I know it already, and I'm not going to get fully into it because it's annoying and I know people don't like to hear about it, especially since the whole Little Mermaid fiasco. Look, for the Little Mermaid, I genuinely didn't care. Like, I didn't even think twice when they casted her to be black. I really didn't care. Like, I think the main reason I didn't care is because I knew she was going to be black for like years before everyone else did. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew. So when the trailer came out, it wasn't a surprise to me. I knew she was black. Like, it literally wasn't anything crazy. So I didn't even do a double take. And then when Tinkerbell was black, I really didn't care about that either because, I mean, I'm not a big Peter Pan fan in general, so I didn't watch the new Peter Pan movie. But again, I didn't care. But the one thing I will say, and again, I'm not black, so I shouldn't be having any, like, my own opinions about this, but for Ariel, yes, it makes sense because she is a mermaid. She's not real, she's a fish. And race probably isn't a thing under the sea. It's probably not. And also, Halle Bailey, she's a great actress and even amazing singer, a beautiful singer. and she had lots of chemistry with all the cast, and she just has like this like innocence to her that makes her like an adorable princess. Like she has like princess vibes. So I am okay with her because I saw the live action Little Mermaid, and beautifully done, amazing movie, beautiful film. Halle Bailey was amazing, beautiful vocals, and I mean beautiful vocals. Like I didn't know how amazing her voice was until I saw the movie. It was great. Like that was the first time during a movie where people actually clapped after every time she sung. Like after Part of Your World, everyone just freaking clapped before the movie was even over. It was crazy. But for that, obviously, is a big deal. She's a mermaid. But when it came to Hiccstrid, I for some reason knew. I said this a bunch of times to like my friends and everything. For some reason, I knew that they weren't gonna make Hiccstrid white. I don't know how I knew. I just like really just knew. I genuinely don't know how. I just knew. Like I don't know. It's just a feeling. I was like, I feel like Hick was probably gonna be white, but I feel like Hiccstrid just won't be. I don't know why I thought that. But so when I found out that she wasn't white, I wasn't surprised either. I really wasn't. I was like, okay, makes sense. But here's where the controversy goes in. The thing that is just annoying, and correct me if I'm wrong, but are Vikings, like, at least, like, their tribe supposed to be, like, a white Irish tribe? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does it not make sense in the story for her to be black? Or, I don't say black, I don't think she's fully black. I just say not white, as I know. But yeah, it's like, is that it? Like, I thought they're all supposed to be, like, Irish, like, redheads, pretty much. Like, Irish people. And most Irish people aren't white. Like, it's really rare. Because I remember there was a How to Dragon comic that came out a few years ago with, like, the Serpent's Heir and Dragonvine. Like, I knew that there was a comic that came out, and I think it was Dragonvine, where they had a black tribe because they were separate at that time. Unless something got lost in translation, who knows? Maybe they'll fix it all up or something. Maybe they'll mention it in the live action. I really don't know. But again, Nico Parker, she's beautiful. So I really have no problem with her playing Hiccstrid. But again, this just kind of proves that lots of people just try to, like, put black actresses in movies just to be more inclusive. Because there is so many other people who probably could have played Hiccstrid. I mean, honestly, there's probably so many other people. But, like, but they pick, like, the one girl who doesn't look like her. Again, she's beautiful. Nico Parker, stunning girl. She's really beautiful. But again, they picked the one girl who doesn't look like her. And probably Elle Fanning, or, like, any other young blonde actress could probably pull her off just as fine as Nico Parker can. But again, I haven't seen the movie yet. The movie's not coming out until, like, 2025. So we have a while. We have a long time to wait. We do. Actually, when I think about it, 2025 is, like, not that far away. Like, it's 2023 now, so it's, like, what, 2 years? Bull. No freaking way is it gonna come out for that. No. 2 years to do all of that? To do the rest of the casting? To do the CGI? No way it's gonna take 2 years. Remember what happened with the freaking animation for the third movie? Literally, that took, like, 4 years. It was gonna come out in 2016, but it kept getting delayed until 2019. Like, no freaking way is this gonna take. No. It's gonna be longer than 2025. I mean, I very much believe that. I also have a feeling about that. But guys, I'm just saying, like, honestly, the How to Dragon franchise is really one of those kid movies that I have a connection to. I don't know why. I just do. Like, I don't know. It just felt more, like, meaningful than lots of the other like silly animation movies that came out. I like the ones that are like meaningful. Like I didn't like all those like silly, colorful, stupid kid films. I like the ones that had meaning to it, and this franchise really has lots of meaning to it. So that's why I was very nervous when they announced they're going to make a live action, because I genuinely don't want them to ruin it. Like, I really hope they do well on this, or at least give it their all. Especially because Dean the Blouse is going to be working on it, so I have more hopes because of that. Like, he's doing it, and I know that he's really passionate about the franchise. So I really hope, I really do, I hope that he's definitely going to make this an amazing experience for everyone. For everyone. You know, I have one request. I highly doubt it's going to happen, but I do have this request. Make Noah Schnapp out. Make him snap out. That would be freaking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. That would be so funny. I would love that. Please, I could picture him pulling that off. That would be amazing. I'm already doing it on Twitter. Well, this is just a simple, quick, nothing crazy video, just me announcing what you already know and my opinions on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a new YouTube banner that I finally got down to making. I made the YouTube banner. So you guys, so in that banner is all my socials. It has freaking TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, even my drawing Instagram, and Snap, even though I don't use Snap hardly at all, but it's there in case you guys want to check that out as well. So you could follow me there, give this video a thumbs up, and pray that this is gonna be a good film. Hopefully the rest of the cast are very likable. I really hope that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you guys around for the next one. Bye.